Hey everybody, Richard here.
Darryl.
Darryl here as well.
Yep.
I don't know how good this is going to focus, so I'll start. We're going to do, I don't know, go to a pawn shop in the middle of a corona epidemic.
Yeah, let's go take a look, see what's going on. Haven't been doing anything for the last month. Hell, I haven't been here in the last 3 weeks, I think. 3-4 weeks, something like that. I don't know. It's been a while. 4 years. Let's just say 4 years. Round it off. And then, yeah, let's go see if we can get some quality content out there.
Yeah, so I guess we're going to hit up Capital Pawn and see what they've been doing the last 4 years. Yeah, so apparently our porch kitties brought us a gift. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but thanks, guys. Hey, y'all, Darryl got a haircut.
Yeah.
This was in the middle of that haircut. Looks a lot like his dad. We're heading down to Pawn Alley in Pensacola, Florida.
Pawn Alley.
So, yeah, on our way to Capital Pawn. All right, ladies and gents, we're rolling up to Capital Pawn now, which I have been liking in the last few months, I guess, more than Cash America. They seem to have better stuff and better deals. Cash America's kind of had the same 4 or 5 guitars. And they have a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Yeah, you almost got it.
Yeah. I'll get it one day. And Wonder Bar Bridge, which is like very hard to come by. So many parts and stuff. Yeah, more modern crate blue voodoo. Foundation for 70. Oh, okay.
And then they got this is another Kona. They just have somebody marked on the side of it.
I see the Talman, the Ibanez Talman.
Oh, yeah.
Got a Squire up there too. LTD, Geo, Sector. Kind of want that EX, but I want every EX I see.
That is true.
Got a Fender Jaguar for $100.
You just got a Bronco for 60.
Check out this old Epiphone back here. An Epiphone Genesis.
Oh, wow.
I don't suppose you can see the price on that thing, can you?
On Genesis?
Yeah.
$399.
So they had some pretty cool stuff in there, actually. I was
Yeah.
surprised the amount of stuff. Though I kind of wonder what they would do if I offered to buy their wacky waving inflatable floating arm tube man.
They probably would probably take you up on that offer. I think it's been out here a few times. I don't know if there's a price on it, but hey, everything should have a price in the pawn shop.
Too washed out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's there was a couple Ibanez's in there that I kind of wanted that I might get one day, and actually some pretty cool basses too.
Yeah. There's a couple of cool basses that I like, but yeah, I mean, I would just be to buy them and resell them, honestly. But there was a couple of good ones in there.
Well, so there's not a lot going on today, and Darryl's got to run, so we'll get back to the house. I'm going to show you a couple of guitars that Darryl actually picked up from a guy for me in Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah. Yeah, the big surprise. Thank you, man.
Thank you. We're at Jimmy John's now.
You all right, Jimmy John's?
The bread no longer tastes like water. There's a Shadow Girl here, and this is Angel, the newest little porch kitty. She is super sweet. And down here, probably my favorite little guy, which I think I've shown on the channel before. His name is Sphere, because when he fluffs up, he looks like a little fluff ball. Alright everyone, welcome back to the lair. I don't actually have a name for this room yet, but welcome back. We went out with Darryl today, checked out a pawn shop, found some cool guitars, but unfortunately none worth bringing home right now. However, a friend of mine who lives over in Mobile, which is closer to Darryl than to me, was selling a couple guitars. I PayPal'd him the money for these guitars. I gave him $80 for both. And Darryl picked them up for me and brought them across the water back over here to Pensacola and brought them to me. So I bought them sight unseen. So I don't really know what all they have going on, except one of them is quite racist, which is not something I condone or promote on this channel. But we're going to fix it. So let's talk about the less extreme of the guitars. So this first one, in this nice kind of Pelham blue, is a Epiphone Wilshire Pro. And I'm not sure what the year is. I have no clue. But it needs a good cleanup. I did plug it in to this little my little wedge amp over here, which we made in the last video. I plugged it in and there's no sound. It's plugged in right now. It's not in tune, obviously. It's also fretting out terribly. And the only one of these I can seem to find online for sale right now, which might be because it's during the pandemic, is one of those eBay sellers in Japan, you know, where they say everything comes from Japan, but they're really not Japanese. They try to make it out like what they're selling are Japanese guitars. Obviously, this is not a Japanese guitar. But anyway, it's for sale for $880. So I'm figuring around here I could probably get $200 to $300 for it once I clean it up. It does need, see if that'll focus, it does need the truss cover, and it needs some cleaning up on the tuners. Some of these screws are incorrect. Somebody put larger screws in, so we'll have to address that issue, and some of them are the wrong color. You can see my amp's on, but we're not getting signal anywhere. So we're going to have to take it all apart and address that. We're going to take the strings off anyway. Other than that, the finish is in pretty good shape. I'll bring the camera in. There's some weird bubbling on the back of the neck that looks like a reaction chemically, some kind of chemical reaction that would have done that. It's kind of weird and interesting. I'm not sure what we can do about that other than if we wanted to satin the neck down or maybe re-gloss the whole thing, but we're not going to do that because I just plan on selling this guy. But other than that, it's in pretty good shape. I wish it worked. Tuners are actually pretty decent. Just regular old steel tuners, but they got the indented heads that I like. Now this is a Cort, and he didn't know what kind, but to me it looks like a CL100. But yeah, anybody who's got a keen eye out there can notice that there are some terrible insignia painted badly on this thing, and all over it. Made in Korea though, so that's cool, I guess. It's got a scratch here on the back. I'm thinking we repaint this guy. I mean, you tell me what you guys think you want to do. I definitely am going to get rid of all this. I'm going to try some acetone, see if it just takes it off. Darryl said he thinks this is latex paint, so he gave me some ideas on what to do about it. I can actually see, and I'll bring the camera in, I can actually see right here that there are some pretty large notches and gouges in this thing. So I'm guessing that's why this person painted it. But let's cut back to me and Darryl in the car talking about how this guitar came to be. He said the guy who sold him that guitar was part of the Aryan Nation, but that the guy himself said he wasn't racist. And he said that he's actually pretty cool. And I was like, if you're part of the Aryan Nation, bruh, yeah, there's a reason for that, and it's racist.
If he's not racist, I'm not fat. So I'm sorry, there's no way I could do that and be like, yeah, I'm not racist. Oh, hey, would you like me to draw you a swastika? No, I'm sorry, this is not going to happen.
It's like, would you like to check out my new workout DVDs I'm pimping?
Yeah.
So that you can be as skinny as I am. Because you're not racist and I'm not fat. Yeah. Wow. You can see the strange origins of this guitar, but at $40, it's a Les Paul style guitar, and I'm a fan of Cort. You know, to me, they've got some quality products. Somebody signed the back. You know, I don't know. I don't know why you would do this to a guitar. I mean, it's quite saddening to see something like this. And you know, it's not, definitely not the way we roll here. We're all about positivity. So we're gonna repaint it. I think that's what I think we are gonna repaint it. But I'm gonna have a couple options for the finish, and I may do some like draft design drawings on my Facebook, and I'll share that with a lot of you guys. Are friends with me over there, and maybe we'll have a vote. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling the black. I got two ideas. I'll put them up there on the Facebook. So these are the two guitars we got. Let's plug this one in to see if it works. I haven't plugged it in. After the state of the other one, I don't have high hopes. You guys know how it is though. When you buy a guitar sight unseen. So yeah, not in tune, and that input jack is effed. That input jack is as messed up as this paint job. We have two project guitars we'll tackle here soon. They'll both be for sale at some point. But thank you guys for watching, and you know, don't put racist stuff on your guitars. Come on, don't do that. You guys are better than that. This guy wasn't. Anyway, I don't really know how to end the video. I just feel kind of bad having this in my house. Like I want to repaint this as soon as possible. So we'll do that as soon as possible. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.